Well, why don't we go ahead and get things going? Um, Call the meeting to order. And first item is the acceptance of the minutes of the August 29th meeting.
So move.
All in favor, all opposed?
Aye. Aye.
The Woosocks vendor maintenance and repairs update.
There it is.
Good morning, Chair. Robert Moore here. By way of your permission, I'd like to give you an update as of today, set of maintenance items that we performed here at Ballpark. One of the things we have underway right now is we're replacing the field irrigation manifold that allows us to water the field. And that basically had come to the end of useful life after 5 seasons, and we're replacing that with 100% new one. And the second thing we're doing is anybody who's had any experience with cooling towers in the Northeast, we have immersion heaters. In those cooling towers, we had one of the immersion heaters fail. So they were ordered, they actually shipped, it came in yesterday. So we'll be replacing both immersion heaters, both of them, even though one of them failed. It's a good time to just replace both of them because we have to take the cooling towers down. Obviously, the temperatures we're in right now makes sense to do that. So we're going to be replacing both of those. We had another drive belt on a kitchen exhaust fan. It's a normal necklace item, but one that there was a misalignment, so it gets shredded up, so we replaced that. We also replaced, as our normal maintenance, aluminum primary filters on the rooftop equipment. We do those. Those are cleanable. You can reuse them. So usually every 2 years we do it, but we did all of them along with the secondary filters too. During the season, this is just kind of a catch-up thing. Our padded seats that we have in the seat bowl, we replaced 84 of the 21-inch wide ones. They get broken during the season because fans stand up on the edge when they snap them. It's just a kind of a wear item. But we have on order right now 100 of the 21-inch seat bottoms with the new pads, because every time the pads fade, people have sharp things in their pockets and cut the wire on the seat. So we have plans to receive and install.
That's my pork chop.
Now they're a custom order because we're color. 100 of the 21-inch, 20 of the 20-inch, and 20 of the 19s. In the last 5 years, we've only had minimal damage to the 20 and 19-inch seats. Mostly our 21s to this is we're also all of the TVs on the concourse and on Summer Street that burned out during the season. They just dumped it in the useful life of replacing those. We embarked on July and August, flushing and cleaning out the seed bowl drains. As you can imagine, with someone who has peanuts with shells and all the other debris that gets flushed down the drains, those tend to clog up over time. So you're jetting those out, including those. We also have large grease traps around the outside ones in one plate hill outside here. We also have one that's in the players lot, and we have one that's on Summit Street. So we have contracted those to be cleaned and flushed out. We've actually flushed the one on home plate hill twice this season, and we just finished to go around and clean them all out so it can be ready for spring. We also found that we had a grease clog at one of our main drains that comes out of our burger concession. And so we completely rooted and flushed those lines to make sure that those are in good working order so we can keep the waste and stuff away from the park and the exterior tanks. We are also changing out the hydraulic pumps on 2 of the handicap lifts that have been problematic for us. These are the handicap lifts that are in the dugouts. Parts have been ordered. I'll have a team of guys here tomorrow to put those back into service. In the last month, we have replaced all the Verizon equipment and the Verizon room that's on the roof. And so they upgraded all their equipment there, plus also the Verizon equipment that's in the IDF rooms and the racks. They replaced those as well. Just 2 days ago, Worcester Inspection Services Division came through and did our Second of the year backflow preventer inspection, we had all, passing marks on that. And we do keep backflow preventer rebuild kits right there by it all the time, which is always a help. Should they find something wrong, we can fix it. But we passed that, flying colors. We also have a third quarter pressure vessel inspection, all of those passed. We have a third quarter fire alarm inspection, that also passed. Today, we are upgrading all the triple play servers, which these systems manage all the TV broadcasts throughout the facility. And a couple of items that I don't have on this list that just came in, we just got, an agreement to have the turf repaired at the playground, the kids' playground. We had some rips in that developed late in the season. So they're gonna come out and fix those, so it'll be all back to, original condition. And, we also found that we had some transaction glass in the ticket booths at the main entry. Three of those were cracked, so we have, glass that's being ordered for that, so when they come, we'll replace that. And, beside that, we'll continue as weather allows. We're doing some roof cleaning, while the temperature's still allowed, because we've got in, November inspection as part of our roof, membrane warranty. They'll come out and inspect it again, but ahead of that, we clean the pressure washer to make sure it's all good. And then we ordered the replacement vinyl, some of our field pads, get them used by the players' fleets and balls and all that stuff. So we'll be doing that in the off season too, but a lot of paint and touch up and, all the things that goes into the winter. And then as far as facilities, we turn our attention to supporting events. That's about it. Enough to keep us busy.
What do you also anticipate doing during the winter season?
Well, we've done a really good job as far as our regular maintenance. We'll go through and we'll do a end of year filter change, which goes into the fourth quarter and the first quarter next year. And we'll hit some internal things to change some filters. We'll do, as soon as the events wrap up, we'll go through and re-scrub all the carpeting. And the other thing we do is we take all of our suites, our 22 suites that we have, we move all the furniture out of the suites. We spackle, paint, touch up everything, clean the floors, clean the glass, we inspect above the ceiling, and then we put the furniture back in, we make any repairs we found, because, fans tend to be a little rough on the place. And, all the quarters, all that stuff. So it's basically, we just go through and try and find anything that needs touch up so it can be all freshened up. And there's a lot of painting.
Are you anticipating on Holy Day, March?
Yes, 27th March.
March 27th.
Yep, March 27th. Be the earliest we've ever opened. So, if you guys can pray for warm weather or a warm front to come through instead of snow, that would be lovely.
Mentioned a conversion, something.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Version heater.
Do you know what the element looks like in your hot water tank at home?
Yeah,
It screws in, ours are about this long and about that big around, and it's just a heat element that slides inside. There's a bathtub at the bottom of the reservoir to hold the water at the bottom of the cooling tower. And this thing keeps the water above freezing, so we can use it in the shoulder seasons.
It's a thick immersion heater.
yeah,
Using it to think of a foil, extra foil to heat the water.
And like I said, one of them went bad, in cooling tower 2. And, so, you might as well, you gotta take them out of service to work on them, so we just did no fun. And probably should last on 5 years or so. But mostly, that's kind of funny, but the water is kind of caustic, it sits there and it just eats the seals up to hold that in. So, yeah, that was a little bit of surprise about 11 o'clock at night. I'll show you the video.
Oh, yeah.
See, it was like the heater inserts in there, and this was all rotted out on the inside, so. And there was about 5 inches of mud on the inside, sediment from the city water that comes in there and collects in the fines all settled out. So, That's a good maintenance we can do, but we'll have a couple of good ones in there and that should last us hopefully another 5 years, but,
And all of these items are financed from
team pays for it.
the things for
Yeah. I asked for any city funds to be for just if there's a matter of our maintenance costs.
Any further questions?
Thanks, John.
Yeah.
I keep trying to, I'm a taxpayer here, I live here, so I want to make sure the place stays nice. A lot of pride in this, folks. It's a great park, I think it's really great, for the city, and I think we still have a trajectory that goes incline.
A motion would be to accept and file the report.
Make a motion.
In favor?
Yep.
All opposed?
Yep.
Right. Select past and future events, highlights.
Absolutely. So past events since we've all met, we held a disc golf event here on September 24th, a little different. They went around and did a bunch of different disc golf activities. There was a putting course for them. There was a long throw on the field, so they got to go down on the field and throw through a blow up and try and get it into a net. And whatnot. So that was a different one that we brought, trying to bring different sports here and show that we can use the ballpark for more than just baseball. And then this upcoming or this past weekend, we had the Irish Cultural Festival. We had about 2,000 people at that, so that was fantastic. They did both hurling and Gaelic football on the baseball field. So again, a little bit different in that sense. Coming up today, we have a ribbon cutting for our Boo in the Woo event. So the haunted house that will be running all month long. And tomorrow it opens to the public. So apologize for my voice, but I've been here for many hours the past few days. And we're super excited about that. Again, bringing something different to Polar Park, using it throughout the entire month of October. There's as you can see, when you walk by the windows in the VCU Club, there's a haunted house set up on the warning track. And then during the Saturdays and Sundays, in the daytime, so 11 to 4, we will have what we're calling Boo in the Woo for Kids. So it's a fall festival type of activities down on the concourse. There's a corn pit, there's a hay maze for them, face painting, candy apples, all different types of fall fun activities. So that one's very, very exciting. And then I believe the next Ballpark Commission approved event here is the Veterans Day 5K on November 2nd. So they are coming in and will be doing year 2 of their 5K here at Polar Park, and that was approved a few meetings ago. And then we have a bunch of other private events happening, but then we'll go into a month-long winter event as well. So in December, we are doing what is called Winter in Louisville, and we will be decorating the entire ballpark in lights and photo opportunities, have a meet and greet with Santa, hot chocolate, all the different fun winter activities that you can do.
Place to be.
Very, very busy.
Leads us up to the next meeting.
I believe we skipped number 2.
Number 2. Oh. Yeah, we did. Sorry. Active Shooter Community Day application. Sounds serious.
It is here. I don't know if there's anyone from their team here to talk about it.
That maybe if we haven't met, we're teams, I don't see it. Is anybody here for the Baptist Deaconess Medical Center active shooter exercise?
Name of the applicant was Amelia.
Yeah, I didn't know what the.
Hello?
Hello, hey, Matt.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, the Beth Israel, the applicant was not able to attend. They're out of state right now with something. And I also spoke to the fire chief, who's involved with kind of the local coordination. This is a very large active shooter program that's going to include multiple divisions of public safety and public health. And they are asking now for it because this is next summer, is it? I forget the date on the application, but they need some time to really get this planned. So this would be very helpful to our local public safety divisions and their coordination with state and other hospital affiliations.
Matt, that event date's June 13th, 2026.
Thank you.
That's the alternate.
Yeah, we can't do the 13th,
There you
so
go.
15th is what they will get if this is approved.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, as Matt explained, this is a very large scale event. Me and Dan Fontaine, who works in our front office and helps with security, actually went to the one that they ran this year. That was over at the military base close some year. I don't know, I didn't drive. Pardon me? Yeah, Devon's. Like Matt said, this will include almost like every first responder in this city and kind of in central Mass, because the goal is to give them the training of if something were to happen, how they're communicating with each other and the response times and kind of what that would look like. And just being a large venue here in the city, they thought that it would be good to host it here, not only to give our staff training, but then to also, have those live scenarios of the traffic and Kelly Square and everything else that these first responders have to deal with. So I know, like you said, this is in June, but we've been in the planning process with them, trying to get a date and work with the city to get this approved and have a pretty large meeting coming up. So they really wanted to see if this would be something that y'all would be interested in allowing here at Ballpark.
Please help. Yeah, on the game day.
On game day, I think it's like 18. Yeah,
That's inside and outside.
a little bit of both, yeah. Combination.
To give an opportunity to let, if our Zoom in members, Elaine and Mike and, Lowell, if they have anything to say or want.
No, I'm good.
No, me too. Thank you.
Right,
Thank you.
I think that brings us to the end. Motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Should we have a motion to?
Motion to accept.
The, okay, first responder.
Make a motion to accept.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
And
Aye.
then, the favorite motion of to adjourn, not to
Still have to do motion, we have to do number 5 on the agenda next meeting.
November 12th.
Ten AM.
10 a.m. Is there anything we know that might be on the agenda?
I don't believe so unless Matt knows or something. I don't.
I'm sorry, say that again?
He was asking if there's any known things being added to the next meeting.
At this time, no, it would be kind of the standard agenda. We don't have any applications currently in other than the one you just approved today.
All right, well, there'll be more applications. All in favor of adjourning?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you all.